I just finished taking my dog on a walk. And during a walk, you get to think about different things and clear your head. And I haven't had electricity for the past couple of days. And today's the third day. And I do feel annoyed because I'm sort of a perfectionist. And when things are out of ordinary, I feel irregulated, out of control. And I hate that feeling. So this week, I think I'm just gonna do very raw version of vlogging where I just document what I do as a gardener who works full time as well. I think a lot of creators, YouTube, they start out doing that because they need someone to hold them accountable. Me as well. I started vlogging basically because I do spend a lot of time and money gardening, tending my yard, and I'm trying to really like grow as a person. And there are a lot of things going on in life, and you just you know um I guess need someone to hold me accountable and just feel responsible for what you do, even if it's just you against you doing the work and just being faithful with your everyday task and like the dreams that you have. So this week will be probably a very long version of unpolished vlogging, genuine vlogging. So here we go. So my power just came back on, which is great. But now I need to catch up on things. I neglected my seedlings yesterday because it was just too cold to work in the house. I went to the office. It was a weekend, but I still went just to use electricity and to catch up on things there. It is in the community center, so I had power in Journey's fussy because he wants to be with me. Um, I was thinking that in life, sometimes you give your all, whether, I don't know, relationship, investment, work, family life, everything. Sometimes you give your all and things still go wrong or worse, and that's so discouraging. But, like, for me personally, it's about giving your all regardless and having the momentum because you can really pick and choose. You know the saying, how you do anything is how you do everything. So that's what I want to practice today. Some of the seedlings, after the cold temperature and not having that light, may be sad, but I'll take care of them. And today the temperature actually went up quite a bit, like almost probably high 60s. And I'm going to weed. And there will be weeds everywhere now that it's close to spring. And in life, challenges everywhere. But you gotta keep at removing them, overcoming them. And I'm going to, think about designing these yards. And in life, you gotta modify the situation and replace those challenges with something better. If you plant flowers, you have a better chance at keeping out those weeds. And that's what I'm trying to do with my gardening and with my life. I'm just trying to create something beautiful to push out whatever challenges and struggles that I've been dealing with. So I'll be practicing those lessons today. I hope you don't give up, that you will keep that momentum of keep moving giving your all in every situation of your life, in every area of your life. Give your all. Huh, that's easier said than done because I suck at some areas of my life. But I think that I'm really doing my best. I hope you are giving your all. I hope you are all giving our all and loving these experiences of living and loving and overcoming challenges and creating something beautiful. So, happy gardening. Okay, starting with my native, not journey, native seedlings. Let's check them. These are cornflowers, and the soil is moist. I watered this 2 days ago, 3 days ago, sufficiently in my dog bath. So they are good. This is little blue stem, and the other guys. This is purple love dress. I don't know whether you can see the soil. I have to stick my finger in. It's good. This is prairie dropseed. Soil is okay. Now going down to the basement. First greens, they were drying out. So, but with this tray situation, the bottom watering is not working. So I'm gonna use these guys. Oops. And water this like this around the seedlings because you don't want the leaves to get blasted. I hope they're happy. They look happy. Ooh, they got dry. So my petunia tray got dry, but here's a seedling germinating. So I'm gonna stay hopeful. They are all going to germinate. This one's viola, which I started very late. And on this side is dianthus. And they also dried out. So I'm going to have to put humidity dome. I think this 72 cell tray dry out too quickly than I can keep up with. These are my snapdragon seedlings, and here's my observation. They are growing under shop light, but these, as opposed to these are actually looking stronger as opposed to, maybe it's hard to tell, but it is. From from where I can see, and these are exposed to the sunlight. These are not. So I guess that just simply means plants need the sun. But shop lights, they're holding up. So all the seedlings are checked. They're doing fairly okay, which makes me feel better just checking on them. And I'm very excited to go outside. Today's Sunday, and I think I can work, I don't know, at least a couple of hours outside. The house is so cold right now. It's like 59 degree, but outside is so warm. I didn't check, but it's like high 60. Starting with this hedgerow, I planted I planted blueberries and they didn't do well. The way I prepped the soil wasn't the right way. So I have to think about what to plant here. Now that I installed irrigation and I can water often, I think I want to try dogwood. I mean, it's built up kind of a garden bed, so I don't know whether it's a good idea for water-loving native plant. But I mean, deer gets this. This one was native chokeberry. I don't know. I have to do some sort of a deer fence or something. When the spring comes, I need to prune this lavender. So, and then I need to cut this eco grass in the spring. This is thyme, and I really love thyme. I may have to replace blue star creeper, which is this, with thyme because thyme looks so healthy. And I know devil's drip is too hot and dry for blue star creeper. When the weather is like wet, they thrive and they're beautiful. But thyme will do better here. This area, I have to turn this into a mulched garden bed area. Water collects here and all the weed seeds just collect. And this is a very weedy area. This part of the front yard. So I'm just gonna turn this into a mulched garden bed. I have to prune the phlox. Some of them are browning on the edges, probably because of the salt from the driveway. Let me see. This wild strawberry is doing so well. They're spreading and keeping out weeds. I mean, here and there you will see weeds like this, but I will have to come back and then weed it. But I'll do that with the weeding tool so that I can get the roots out. Look at this Jacob's ladder. Oh my goodness, they're about to flower. I'm going to plant more of these this year. One of those is Jacob's ladder, so hopefully they will sprout and I can have a bunch of them. This is so beautiful. Goodness. This area where I said it got just weedy and the grass isn't really getting established because of the water logging, like water pooling there. I'm going to make an edging. I have leftover edger. Make an edging around this line. And then I may have some mulch, but instead of shredded mulch, I'm just gonna collect these leaves all over my eco grass and then pile them up there and make another garden bed for water loving plants. I took a break to find my mallet. Let me show you my progress. So what I did was to mark it with the marking spray, right? And then come around, use the half moon edger and the spade to dig the trench, and then put in the edger and then pound it in, and then use the dirt to bury it back. After placing the edging, I collected leaves from my yard, and I know this is bad, these bare spots where the leaves were, but I have plenty of ecograss seeds to reseed, so it's okay. And then in order to keep them in place, I water it down because it is a very windy day. And not too much sand, just a little bit of sprinkle on top of the leaves to weigh it down. Ohio weather, it's snowing. I'm in line to pick up my daughter. We're gonna get groceries, have dinner, and today obviously I can't work outside, but I still have more seeds to plant, particularly verbena. And if I can wash pots today to do that, today will be a great day. I forgot that my daughter has chiropractor's appointment. So I still want to wash my pots, and I will. Yes! Came out here to show you quickly how crazy Ohio weather is. So this is the area I made into garden bed yesterday. Now it's covered with snow. I need to get ready for bed, but I still want to wash the pots. So these guys and those guys and trays. Okay, it's all washed. Now to the meditation meeting. Today's Tuesday, and Tuesdays are usually very long for me. And if I get to check on my seedlings, that will be a good day. I was feeling incredibly tired today, but then these moments where you see your flowers blooming, this petunia, ooh, seedlings, it just makes a world of difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 of them popping up, and I am so happy to see them. Yay! I should have some time today to plant verbena seeds, and I will have to fertilize my seedlings. I don't have fancy organic fertilizers, but I can use 10-10-10 liquid fertilizer that I have. So that's the goal today. This is the only fertilizer I have for now, and as long as I dilute it, I'm pretty sure I can use it for my lettuce and other perennial and annuals that I'm starting. So I'm going to water my seedlings and put just a little bit of it in the water. Look at viola seeds popping up, and I cut it just in time. They were drying out. I really need to pay attention to this tray. Don't do a good job keeping up with watering this, but I'm happy to see them. Look how healthy my native cornflower looks. I love how healthy they look.